Xenophobia is just a buzzword. It's a buzzword that a lot of people just talk about it, but they don't understand actually what it means. Because
I know I'm the lonely voice in the wilderness, but it is about time we had a hard thing. It's about time we as black people nerd up and think out our problems. So I've said the South Africans are right, because they're chasing away the Africans who are taking the easy path. Fix your country. Stop running to South Africa. If you have a dictator, well, find a way of getting rid of him. Yeah, there's no easy way. If you want to depopulate Zimbabwe, all of you want to run away from Mugabe and go into South Africa, please. If every one of us was to run away from the country because of the problems that we have there, then what would happen? The countries we are running to are countries where people did not run away and sat down to sort out their problems. So black South Africans are getting rid of fellow black people who they think are Uncle Tommy. Once they get rid of these other African brothers, then they'll be confronted by the main issue and the big question, the elephant in the room. It is not your African brothers who are causing the inequality in South Africa. No, it is not your African brothers who've disenfranchised you, and that's where they're wrong. Who has disenfranchised you? You feel like rats? Who's the cat? And who's gonna bell the cat? Why are you killing your fellow rats? That's where they're wrong. But you other African rats, why are you running away from your countries? Sort out your shit right back there. It is tough. It is bloody. Yes. But that's the history of man. Everyone wants to be the man who survived. The man who didn't have to fight in a war. We're all narcotized on this peace narrative. Childbirth is painful. And a lot of modern man is trying to look for ways to have painless childbirth. And it's the same way with our disposition towards life. We are narcotized on this peace and comfort narrative. No. A lot of good things go through so much pain. Like they say, diamonds, is it? Or is it gold? Has to go through the fire. But basically, I'll end with a narrative that I was told just the other day by some Nigerian friend. That when they went to Israel, and this does not mean that I'm pro-Israel, per se, but I think there are a lot of things that we as Africans can also learn from what the Jews have been through, from the Holocaust, but also as a people who have kept putting down their history. A lot of African history is lost because it's not put down. But anyway, I digress. This is what that guy said. They went to Israel and they met these Jews and they asked them, we've read in the Bible that all along your forefathers fought to come to the land of milk and honey. We've looked around. We don't see any milk and honey. All we see are rocks and the desert. Where's the milk and honey? And this Jewish guy told them that we wonder too. But we've since found out that the milk and honey is in the mind. That's what Africans need to do. Opportunity is right here. The milk and honey is in your mind.